Hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Man, it is chilly today. Um, so, one of those days, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I welcome you to this live. PK, what's happening? Good to see you, my man. Boy, one of those days, man. I'm not gonna lie. I am a bit, well, I'm a lot irritated, and I'm trying to deal with it. I've been dealing with it for a little bit. Sorry, something in my eye. Which kind of inspired me to do this live today, the subject today. We're doing a Zoom, we're building a team in India, and we're doing a training Zoom today, this morning. And I had a section for training, and I was talking about mindset and, getting hit left and right. And it's funny, I got hit right after that training, which was kind of crazy. I shared, that's actually kind of crazy now that I think about it. I shared an idea how you gotta have thick skin, right? So you get hit, and then right after that Zoom, I got hit. That was kind of funny. Hey Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So yeah, this morning in my Zoom, we're doing a little training. So I was talking about having thick skin, and so some of you have heard this before. There's three things on my desk at all times. One of them is this, a rhino head, and it's a reminder for me to have thick skin. And there's a lot that goes into a rhino, but one of them is that it's got 1.5 inch thick skin. So imagine, right? Not a lot of things would affect it. So let's talk about the hammer coming down. Sometimes in life you feel like it's not like you just got a blow. It's like you getting boom, like hammered, like just coming down, like hard. Not just one or two things here and there, but it's like coming down on you hard. And I was talking about it this morning in our Zoom. Somebody asked, well, how do you deal with people in our industry, in our space, if you would? How do you deal with all the no's and the rejections and the people that ghost you, don't answer you, and how do you deal with that stuff? And I shared one concept, but one of the things that it's related to this is that all that is kind of crappy. It sucks. It sucks. And if you try to put it under the rug, it's not gonna last there long. It's gonna come out. I like I shared today, this morning. It's okay to say that it sucks. Like sometimes I feel like it's people don't celebrate the suck. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta celebrate that suck, that girl that didn't go out with you, that guy that didn't go out with you, that person that didn't join your business, that person that didn't become a customer, that person that was not at the Starbucks when you went to order your coffee. I don't know, right? Sometimes you gotta celebrate that suck. Don't get stuck in it though, right? But at the same time, it's a real thing. You gotta handle it, right? It's not like you gotta just celebrate it and you gotta handle it, right? There's a next step to it. But let me share this analogy with you. I thought I came across this analogy. Gosh, I should have written his name down. And this guy is money. This is an older guy that talks, and I love the way this guy speaks. This analogy is a pretty good analogy, and it gives you an idea of how to look at stuff in life when it's coming down at you with a hammer. You know what I mean? Jenny, thanks for sharing with Team Money. So, you know, a knife, a blade. Some of you may know this. I used to dissect cadavers for about 3 years. I was actually pre-med a long time ago. So one of the things that we always focused on is having a really sharp blade. The blade had to be money, right? Because I mean, at one point I was dissecting the superficial nerves, veins, and arteries of the entire left leg, and I was literally in the body with the tiniest and the sharpest blade I could get in there, right? So a dull blade doesn't do much. It really doesn't, right? A dull blade doesn't serve its purpose. Its purpose is to be really sharp and to cut, right? So a dull blade is not it doesn't do what it's supposed to be doing. So how do you make a dull blade sharp? The way you do it is they take it and they hammer it. They hammer the edge of the blade and they rub it against a hard surface like a stone. They put it in fire. I mean, that stuff is pretty tough, right? We prayed over our cadavers and thanked them for something. This is actually before I was a Christian, so I just was dying to get into that cadaver team. And you know, I was blessed to be the youngest one on that team, and so it was pretty cool. Maybe I should do a whole live on that. I have literally like a bag this much full of pictures of my work. So, but the way they do the blade, they sharpen it, is they bang on it with a hammer against a rough surface, usually a stone. Imagine being against a stone and getting hammered on. Sometimes it can feel that way. Sometimes it can feel that way. And, you know, sometimes that's what it takes to get sharper, to actually serve the purpose, right? To actually serve your purpose. Sometimes you got to get hammered. Sometimes you got to get beat down. Sometimes you got to get rubbed against rough surfaces. And sometimes you got to be put through heat just to get sharp enough in order to serve the purpose. Serve the purpose, right? So I don't know who needs to hear this, but I know somebody needs to hear this. And I know that person either is watching or will watch it. So this message is for you. And I want you to know that you're not alone. I can throw myself in that mixture, and I can say, hey, I'm getting hammered. Some of you know a little bit about my story, you know, and yeah. So I'm looking forward to the day I am so sharp that I'm serving my purpose, right? So I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So let's see the comments. Yeah, so some of you have some really incredible stories as well, and this is the reason why. This is why we'll go through what we go through, because you've heard me say this many times. Stories are meant to be shared, not stored, right? You're going through the hammering and all that stuff, not to just shelf them. It's there for you to share, and hey, listen, somebody's going through that stuff. Somebody's going through the stuff I'm going through. Maybe not all of it in one basket, you know, but they could relate with one or two things, you know, and that's all it takes, right? And if I just shut my mouth and not say anything, then nobody would know, right? You seen that clip? I go, nobody would know. Nobody would ever know. Yeah, because you never talk. right? So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. Let's see, I'm scared to tell my stories. I know you said to share. I don't want people to judge me or leave. Yeah, that's, I could do a whole live on that, but that's a really good point because, yeah, if you're going through hell, you keep going. That's less round for you. Here's what I will tell you about your stories, and I'll do a live on this actually. I'll tell you this: you are gonna scare some people, but then you're gonna inspire some others. So you gotta decide, well, do I want to do it because I want to scare people, or do I want to do it because of those people whom I may inspire, right? And your audience will just come to you. You came to me. I mean, the audience will just come to you. Some people are gonna love you. Some people are gonna hate you. You know what I mean? Eventually, you're gonna say, "Oh, yeah, that's how it goes." Okay, But so yeah, so I would. Oh, Winston Churchill. Okay, I heard it from Les at our last company convention. Not this company, but last company convention when he was in Vegas. But anyway, so remember, that's how they sharpen a blade. They bang on it against a hard surface. They put it through fire. They put it through all kinds of stuff just to get it ready to serve its purpose. So I'm sharing this with you. If you're going through and you're getting hammered in life, stay tuned. Don't clock out because you're about to serve your purpose. Hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below if you feel like this was worthy of sharing. Do what you gotta do, spread the love. Tag a couple people, share it on your wall. And yeah, until tomorrow, I am Sean Azimi with Side Gig Sean, signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.